Well, hello, First Baptist. Pastor Brian and Pastor Mark here. We just want to do some quick communication updates for you, just a video blast about some of you are asking questions about when are we going to regather for worship. So let me just share with you, we're target dating mid to late June. That's our optimism in us, is we're hoping that we can be ready. And the reason why we're delaying is because our worship center is being remodeled right now. The bathrooms have been dismantled. The pews are coming out soon. And so we are beginning a remodeling project for Made New. So we're going to have to relocate ourselves. And so the reason why we're having to delay is we have to be ready for a special service location that we're going to have. So Brian, why don't you share a little bit about what we're shooting for?
Sure, and also on top of being ready for the facility area itself that we're going to be gathering in, we also have to be ready to be able to open up safely because we want everyone to feel safe and comfortable coming, and that's a part of just being inviting and being loving. And then also we want to be able to follow the guidelines that have been given to us in order to open up, and we want to be faithful in doing that and doing that well. So we've been working on a plan. So we're going to be actually worshiping, gathering together on the green out by the playground. That'll be our largest worshiping area where we'll gather, and we're going to be building a shade structure, and it'll be retractable, so we can take it down during the winter months, and we can retract it back during the weeks to keep the grass alive. But a majority of that area will be covered in shade, and it'll be very comfortable for you to worship in. We're going to do the live worship out there with the worship team. We'll also be doing the preaching with Pastor Mark and whatever else is going on in that service that'll be out there. And then we're going to do a video feed into the youth room, which is right next door. There, that'll be fully air conditioned, and it'll be so it can serve as an overflow area, or also if you are somebody that doesn't do well outside during a little bit of temperature and you want to be inside, then we can have room and space for you in there, but that'll be a video feed done. But we're going to be set up as best as we can to make it a comfortable area for you guys when you come. We will have hydration stations for you. We'll have attendants at those with plenty of water. If you need a bottle of water out of ice, there'll be ice down. They'll have gloves on, and they'll be handing those out to you as you need them as well. We'll have, as you enter, we're going to have greeters that are there to kind of remind you and guide you as you walk and approach and come in the morning. To keep social distancing and how to do that in a loving way. And then as you come in, we'll have ushers that will seat you. You can sit together with the people that you've been sheltering in place with, and we'll put you in safe spacing. And then once you sit down, we'll just kind of keep that space throughout the service, and then we'll dismiss you to leave and have you just kind of social distance the whole time. We'll have bathroom attendants sanitizing the restrooms and all of that. So we've got a whole plan. There's more to it than that, but just to overlook, we just want to do this well, and we want to have a very comfortable place for us to come back together in person and worship. So
yeah, and for some of you who have compromised health systems, if you're a senior and you're at risk, we'll be streaming and posting our videos online. So if you want to watch them in a delayed fashion, you can. So we really encourage you. That's still a great option for you.
And we're only going to be doing one service, and it'll be an hour-long service, and it'll be at 9 o'clock. That way we'd start a little earlier during the peak heat weeks of the summer.
And we're thinking it's a great summer for flip-flops. So think about staying cool. Get a good cold mug if you want to take some cold iced tea with you. Wear your shorts if you need to get some cool clothing. We know it's going to get warm, but it's not going to stop us from worshiping if God allows us.
So Nick Van Laar, trim those toenails, buddy.
So another thing we just really want to encourage you about is we're going to be sending out a letter with some of the details about it. Right now, we're going to have to get permits from the city for the shade covering. So that is our biggest issue, is when we're ready for shade, we're ready for worship. And California did say it's a 21-day trial period. So right at mid-June, we may have some new mandates coming from the state. So let's hold these dates real loosely. Let's be very flexible, and let's be very patient. But we're doing the best we can. Brian has organized a bunch of teams ready to go, but we have some prep that needs to happen. And so we want to encourage you this Sunday, please watch the digital service, our online service on Facebook or YouTube or our website. Watch it before you arrive at the parking lot at 10:45 in the morning at Kingsburg High School, because we want to have our parade. And so we'll have more on that on our, announce a little bit of that on our service for Sunday. but we'd love you to watch that before. We have a Made New video update from our Made New crew showing you some of the things that are going to be happening very soon.
All very exciting stuff. And so that's the parade is kind of like the culminating thing. You know, we're leading up to that on Sunday morning. So make sure you do engage in that worship time first.
And just to let you know, we also are going to be posting a family, just a greeting from our new youth pastor, Esteban, and his wife, Kelsey, and their little son, Zion. So you'll want to see that this Sunday before you come. And you'll get to see Esteban and his family. They'll be in the victory parade at the end. Just say hi to them as you drive by.
Yes. Yep.
So God's been good. Great things are happening at First Baptist. The church never has closed. We've always been open. But it's really exciting to think that we can regather for public worship together. So God bless you. And we as pastors, we love you. And anything you need, please let us know. See ya.